Alright guys, welcome back to another MCreator procedure tutorial. So today what we're going to be looking at is the world time block and how you can get the actual world time, which requires a little bit of math to function. So the world time block will print out a value that is on the left hand side on our action bar there. This is basically, we're on day 2 now, well just about over with day 2, but what it's actually doing is counting from 0 and constantly counting up. So we would need to use something like Modulus to basically get the actual world time. So that is a math function. We have that option in MCreator, so I'll be covering how to do that. And basically right now, as we can see, we just hit 12,000 for the actual time, and the sun's just setting. So now we're on day 2. I will explain Modulus a little bit more in a little bit, but basically it's not too complicated to use this block. It's just literally 2 blocks to get the actual world time, and then you would basically test for certain things from that. So let's go ahead into MCreator and I'll explain how this all works. Alright, so we have a very simple procedure system here. I'm just sending out a message to the action bar for the current player. I am getting a text using create text, and then I'm printing out a couple different values just so I know which one's which. And I'm rounding it down to make it an integer. So rounding, and then these are basically the only 2 things that we need to worry about. So these 2 things right here. So what we have is world time. This is just going to constantly count up. So what we need to use is something like Modulus to basically loop around and get the remainder of what time we actually have. So for that, I will explain a little bit more quickly. All right, so I have a really simple graph here. We have world time. This is broken down into days, what kind of day range that we have. And this is also an example of the remainder of what we would get. So for the first row, what we have is 0. This is day 1 because day 1 is between 0 and 23,999. That is a mod value of 24,000. That equals 0 because there is no remainder for this particular value. If we have 24,000, this is day 2 because 24,000 is within the range of 24,000 or 47,900, and that will still give a remainder of 0 because this is a solid number. If we're looking at day 2 again and we want to get a modulate of 24,000, say the time is 25,500, then we'll get a remainder of 1,500 because it will take that 24,000 or any 24,000s that fit and give us the remainder of that value. So again, this is exactly 1,500. It's going to be day 2, and our value is going to be this. If we're looking at day 1 again, we're looking at exactly 1,500. It will be 1,500 because it's not a full 24,000 yet. Hopefully this makes sense when we're talking about remainders. Basically, it will try to remove all the 24,000 values that are in the mod part, and then we'll get the remainder of what's left over from that didn't fit into a 24,000. So hopefully that makes sense. So you can find modulate under the math block, and then you could go under and grab the plus icon, click on the plus icon, and then you can go and click the mod, which is not actually like modifications, it's actually modulate. So you click on that, and then you would put your time, so a number block, and you would set your time here to 24,000, and then you would get your world time from world procedures data, and then world time, get current world time, and then that's all you need to actually test for the current world time. So if you wanted to do that, I would like say you wanted an event to happen every first tick of the day, you could do something like time and then make it a number variable for a local variable here, and then that can be stored to your actual time here. And then you could do something like if, and then time is equal to, and then we'll set the first tick here. So that will allow us to test for the world time If that first world time is 1, then something will happen at just after 6 a.m. So that's basically it. World time in a very simple, short video. Hopefully you've enjoyed today's video. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, comment down below, rate the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.